name is Trudi Shepherd and I'm 51 years of age. I've been married for 18 years to my husband Keith. 6-7 years ago I became a dance teacher, having danced all through my life since I was 2.5. Back in the days when I used to compete, I used to represent my country and managed to achieve being in the top 24 in the world. I first realised that I had a problem with my weak bladder when I found myself walking down the road and going to cough or sneeze, and found that I was stopping to cross my legs because I felt that when I coughed or sneezed I was going to wet myself basically. At that stage I wouldn't have associated incontinence with what I had, and I certainly didn't know anything about something called stress incontinence at all.
4, 5, 6, back, replace, now flick down.
6-7 years ago I became a dance teacher, and therefore I'm active every day. And a lot of the dancing involves jumping up and down, things like quick step and jive. And I realised that I was getting the same problem. Sometimes I was being very restrictive as to what I was doing, maybe not being as energetic as I should be, especially with the children. Because I was embarrassed about what was happening, I didn't really talk too much about it, but I did have a couple of friends that I did mention it was happening, and ended up with one of them, who's an ex-nurse, did say to me, you know, it's not something you have to put up with, there are things that can be done. And it's only been in the last couple of years that I realised that I had to do something. It had just got ridiculous.
So it's a gentle little flick from your knee. Right, so we're going to flick the outside.
When I decided that enough was enough, I decided to go and see the GP. I did ask if there was a referral that I could have to get something done sooner rather than later because of my job. It was interfering with it. So I got the referral and I went to the consultant, where I was informed that there was more than one option that I could have, which I was delighted about. After talking to the consultant, I went home and I did talk to my husband, and I talked to some girlfriends, and everybody seemed amazed. Nobody seemed to know that there was this injection. And like me, everybody thought, oh, wow, this is an excellent idea to go for the injection rather than a big operation. After seeing the consultant, it all happened very quickly, really. After a week, I was asked to go in and had some tests to identify what the problem was. And then it was explained to me that I was suitable for the injection. And then I think it was a week to 2 weeks, and I was into the hospital, went in the morning, had the procedure in the morning, and came home in the afternoon, evening with my husband. It was ideal. After the procedure, when I woke up, I didn't feel any ill effects at all. I had been warned that maybe I might feel a little sore down below, maybe a bit stingy when I went to the toilet. So I was a bit apprehensive when I did go to the toilet, but I didn't have any problems at all. And it was I just felt fine. But in my own head, I decided to give myself a bit of a break from my dancing for a week, and then when I went back, I took it easy for maybe a week or two, and then I found myself hopping and skipping around the floor, and to my delight, realised that it actually worked. For this treatment, the best advantages for me, I could go in as a day patient. If I was working in an office, I could have gone back to work almost the next day. Nobody would have known any different. The improvements to my quality of life are amazing. I'm now more confident and happy in what I'm doing, because now I can just go and get on with what I'm doing. So if I need to hop and skip around, if I need to jump around with the children, I can do it. Other women, if they have this situation, just get on and do something about it, because it is amazing. It just changes everything. You become more confident, more sure of yourself. You can get on and do things and get on with life. Life is too short.